guys, it's Jenny and I'm back to plan with you next week in my, or this week as it is, in my mini vertical happy planner. Now I know what you're thinking, Jenny, I didn't even know you used a mini vertical happy planner. I know, right? I am using it for 2019 and I'm super excited about it because it has answered all my prayers for an on-the-go planner. It is vertical. I could never get with the horizontal. I just never felt comfortable with that. And so I'm having a lot of fun. I have not done a plan with me yet because our winter break just ended. And so I have been using it, but not sharing a video with you. So as you can see, it's been super fun, but we're back in the swing of things. So you can see all my plans are filling it up. So let's get started. I am playing along with an Instagram challenge of using just one book this week, which is the Farmhouse book. So I'm going to give it a try. I don't know that I've ever done just a one book before, but I'm certainly willing to try it. I mean, why not, right? Okay, so let's get started. I think that I'm going to use... There's so many pretty things here. Okay, so I think I'm going to use one of these plus there are just so many beautiful wreaths in this book. I think that might be my favorite part, honestly. Okay, so we have that beginning quote that I'm going to use. And then I know I saw something else. I really kind of want to use this as well. Can you see that right there? It's rose gold. It's so pretty. And then I'm thinking maybe... It's a tough decision, I'm not going to lie. Okay, how about we do this? I have an idea. Not what I was going to do, but, okay. So I think we're going to use this big, beautiful, clear rose gold sticker down here. That's so pretty. And then I think I'm also going to use, I actually have no plans on Monday because it is a day off of school and the plans we did have got canceled. So I think I'm going to put this big beautiful floral over here on Monday. And then I'm going to take this box sticker and I'm going to put it right here on top of Thursday and a teensy weensy bit on Friday. So, okay, there is my overall look for the decorative portion. You can see the visual triangle right there. Isn't that pretty? These really gorgeous rose golds, and it's super, super neutral. So that's really cool. Now, I also recall seeing some arrows in here. So I'm going to pull that out and I am going to put that right here. Okay, so now I'm ready to start writing. And so I'm going to pull that out. Okay. So now on Tuesday, I have two activities. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a box somewhere. I know you're thinking, what are you doing? You're silent. I'm actually searching for some sort of box that I can use for the plans on Tuesday. Now we'll see if I can find one. I can't remember exactly what's in here, so I'm going to have to place my finger right here in case that ends up being the best of what I've got. Well, because it might be. But I also have these as well, and so I think that for later in the week, what I could do is I could use this and cover it with a circle sticker. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is take one of these more linen-y looking stickers because it'll match that decorative, and I'm going to put it right down here. Now, I've talked to you guys in the past when I used to do mini Happy Planner layouts, but I'm just using the mini Happy Planner for the actual plans. I don't need it for my to-do lists or any other sorts of lists because I use my classic Happy Planner for that. So this one just needs to keep me on track while I am out and about. So that's why this size works out really well, because especially for those really busy times, I can keep all of the bits and pieces right here. So there we go for that. Now back to, remember when we talked about I was going to use that mantra sticker. I'm going to look and see if I can find a circle. So see, there's some circle stickers on this page, and I could possibly use it. I could actually use this too, but so I will keep my finger on that just so I don't forget. And look and see if I find something else that I would rather use. Because see, now here there is, yeah, I don't really know that I want to use any of those, so I'm considering just going back to, okay, so I think I'm going to add it right down here because now I know it's cutting it a little close, so you're thinking, what? You can barely even see that, but don't worry. I know you're not worried, but it'll all work out in the end okay. I just know it. So what I'm going to do is that there's these strips right here, and so I'm going to cut off a portion of one of them because I'm just going to cover up those words that say my mantra because I don't need that. So there we go with that. Now we can move on to the second half of the week. So really, if things are going so well, there's not too many things to keep track of, which is fantastic. So I'm going to look through here. I'm going to keep the page marked where the clocks are because I could definitely use a clock. I'm just looking for maybe a bullet point or something like that though, instead of the clock. Though there's absolutely nothing wrong with those, and I do really like them a lot. And maybe that's kind of why I don't want to use it, to be honest, because I don't want to run out. Well, at least I don't want to run out the first week, because I'm sitting here thinking, that sounds really ridiculous when you say that like that, but okay, so I think that I'm going to use, okay, there's some stars and those are great. So I'm going to take the little star, place it right here. because remember, I'm trying to stick to the black and the rose gold. And I did have a little rose gold heart, but I'm not going to use that one. Okie doke. So now we are able to move into the weekend. This is exciting stuff, people. Okay. So now we're going to use, let's see. All right. It's so hard to decide all of the things, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get another one of those little labels, if I can find it, of course. Okay, and I'm going to use this one down here for Saturday. No plans on Friday, so there's no problem with covering that up. And I'm going to just write his basketball game right here. And if you've watched any of, well, the video I posted for my classic, I really only include the exact same information because this is what I need to stay on track. So the time, my son's initials, it's a game, not a practice, and then it's on court 1. They're always in the exact same spot, so I don't need to write that, but if I did, I would include that here as well. So now we have something. If you've been with me for a while, you know that okay, so what I want to do is I want to use this banner sticker, but I would be putting it over here, and I think it's too close to the rest of this linen. So I'm not going to do that. And instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break out the rest of those black stars. Oopsies, I only have one. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is use these instead, which is just fine. No problem at all. I like to keep the balance, and so I don't want to use another box because I just used one right there. So instead, I'm going to just put this right up here and write itty bitty because it's back. If you've been around here before, you know itty bitty is something we do every spring. Okay, and so then I will add the other little heart. Now, of course, this might have been better served if I wasn't limiting myself to one sticker book per the challenge, but this was actually really kind of fun, right? You have to get a little bit resourceful and look at things in a different way. So it's kind of interesting. So you can see the same information here. I mean, obviously I wrote the, the correct times or whatever, but I just include those little bits of information that keep me on track and let me know where we should be at any given time. So that turned out really fun. It's very, very, very neutral, but it's so pretty with all those florals, don't you think? All right, guys, thanks so much for stopping by and watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thank you so much and make it a great day.